Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true.
God saved me. Just call her Sister Hyper. Dancehall artist Lisa Hyper shocked dancehall fans when a video emerged of her being baptized. She spoke to reporters about her conversion to Christianity, where she says it's a bona fide conversion and her first ever baptismal experience. He saved me. God never just called me to call me. He saved me. It's not just me baptized and give my whole life to God. No, I needed to be saved. I literally needed to be saved, she said. When asked how this conversion will affect her earning ability and her future gigs, the entertainer answered coolly, "This not gonna affect my future shows. What is understood don't need to be explained." The artist revealed that she will be heading to England soon for a one-month tour with several gigs. There is where she will also celebrate her birthday. She will then jet off for a jet into Cayman Islands before returning to Jamaica to do a show with King on November 5th. While her stage appearance will remain unaffected by her lifestyle change for now, Hyper has indicated that her decision means she will have to alter her physical appearance. She says she will now have to be more modest in terms of her attire and physical fashion choices. She admits she may need a whole new wardrobe. "It will not be the same Lisa Hyper in terms of the dressing. My dressing is going to be adjusted," she said, indicating that she is embracing her journey into Christianity and admits she has many examples to lean on as she walks the street and narrow. She joins artists such as Judy Mowat, Junior Tucker, Chevelle Franklin, Papa San, DJ Nicholas, Lieutenant Stitchy, Carlin Davis, and Lady Saul, who have all swapped the swashbuckling lifestyle of sound system for the sweet embrace of God. She says she is attending Bible study classes as she delves deeper into a divine understanding of Christianity. "I am happy. I have never been so happy. I have a calmness now that comes from God," she said about her decision. She, however, declined to share any detail about the identity of her pastor or her new denominational faith. "I don't want to talk about the church, the pastor right now. The time will come when I talk about it, but it is right now," Hyper said. "I didn't have a choice. No matter what you see, God have me. I am feeling much better. God have me. God have me. No matter what you see, God have me. It doesn't need to be explained." Westmoreland Neighborhood Watch Council leads Peace March. A peace march went underway at the Independence Park in Westmoreland yesterday. The march is an initiative of the Westmoreland Neighborhood Watch. In a news article last Thursday, Chairman of the Westmoreland Neighborhood Watch, Council Lyndon Johnson, shared that he was fed up with the increase in crime and violence in the parish. "We are the Neighborhood Watch group for Westmoreland, and we see what is really going on with the crime and violence, and we're trying to put out our best foot forward, along with the police, and see how best we can help," he shared. Those present included Bishop O'Neill Russell, President of the Cook Street Citizens Association, Custos of Westmoreland, Reverend Canon Harty Perrin, member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and Restorative Justice. Up to Friday, October 14 this year, the Westmoreland Police Division recorded some 123 murders, which were 31 or 33.7% more than the 92 over the corresponding period in 2021. Two Trelawney men charged with illegal firearm possession. 2 men have been charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, as well as aiding and abetting an illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, following an incident at the Falmouth Fishing Beach in Trelawney on Wednesday, October 26. Charged are 34-year-old Renardo Brown, a dispatcher, and 29-year-old Barrington Seaton, a security guard, both of Martebray in the parish. Reports are that about 12 a.m., a team of officers went to the fishing beach to turn off a party. When they observed Brown with a bulge in his waistband, he was accosted, and a 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 11 9mm rounds was taken from him. Both men were taken into custody and charged. Man in custody after firearm retrieved from coal stove. A Taurus 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 11 9mm rounds was seized on Primrose Avenue, Olympic Gardens in Kingston 11 on Wednesday. Reports from the Olympic Gardens Police are that about 10:10 a.m., a team of officers was on patrol in the area when they saw a man acting in a suspicious manner. Upon seeing the police, the man allegedly ran inside a yard. The police team gave chase, and the man was seen throwing an object in a coal stove. The object, a firearm, was retrieved. The man was taken into custody, however, his identity is being withheld pending further investigations. 4 people charged after police seized firearm ammo in Kingston. 4 people, including a female, were arrested and charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition following the seizure of a firearm and several rounds of ammunition on Monday, October 17. Charged are 20-year-old Shanti Witton of Grand Spend Drive, St. Andrew, a 17-year-old boy of Last Street, Kingston, and a 16-year-old student of Providence Lane, Kingston 5, and a 27-year-old Jamar Ingram, a taxi operator of East Street, Kingston. Reports from the Hunts Bay Police are that about 10:20 p.m., lawmen intercepted a Nissan AD wagon motorcar on Spanish Town Road in Kingston 11. The vehicle was searched, which resulted in the seizure of the Browning single-action 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 11 rounds of ammunition. The 4 were subsequently charged. 8 new fire stations to be built along Jamaica's south coast. 8 new fire stations are earmarked for construction along Jamaica's south coast at a cost of approximately $2 billion. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the announcement on Wednesday during the official opening ceremony for the Yellow Fire Station in St. Thomas. Holness said bolstering the capacity of the Jamaica Fire Brigade JFB to provide this level of coverage over the South Coast will be critical, especially after the completion of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. Holness further noted that in addition to responding to fires, the JFB plays an integral role in providing emergency medical service. Once you have these kinds of roads, which will be carrying a larger volume of traffic, you will have this kind of fire station infrastructure standing in your parish, he said. JFB Commissioner Stuart Beckford pointed out that over the last 5 years, St. Thomas Fires respond to 2,577 emergency calls, inclusive of motor vehicle accidents. As the organization marks Fire and Life Safety Awareness Week for October 23 to 29, he invited Jamaicans to become more acquainted with the JFB. We want to encourage members of the public to go out and participate in the activities that are planned across the island. Please ensure that you know the number of your nearest fire station, because this also will help instead of dialing 110, he added. A list of the Fire and Life Safety Awareness Week activities can be viewed on the JFB's Facebook and Instagram pages at Jamaica Fire Brigade. The Yellow Fire Station was constructed at a cost of approximately $162.9 million. It follows the opening of the JFB's $580 million era Fork headquarters in Montego Bay, St. James earlier this year. Over $1 billion spent on elective surgeries on the Code Care program, stated Tufton. A little over $1 billion has so far been spent on the government's Code Care program that was implemented to reduce the backlog of elective surgeries in the country, according to Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton. Tufton gave a breakdown of the spending in the House of Representatives on Tuesday as he responded to questions from the opposition spokesman on health, Dr. Maurice Guy. Tufton shared that $80 million was spent to rehabilitate operating theaters, $200 million for public-private engagement, $223 million on equipment, $279 million for nursing mission, $154 million for additional staff hours overtime, $23.5 million for project management, and $59 million on the communications component. Code Care, which was first announced by Tufton in May 2021, is significantly aimed at reducing the backlog of elective surgeries in public hospitals that was made worse by the COVID-19 pandemic. Tufton told the House that the program was designed to reduce the wait time for elective surgeries to less than 180 days and to increase the number of surgeries conducted over the same period by at least 80%. Overall target is 2,000 surgeries over 12 months. The minister listed the 5 components of Code Care as operating theater rehabilitation, private-public partnership with facilities that use of private operating theaters, procurement of surgical equipment and supplies, staffing for increased surgeries and operations, project management as a special program designed to reduce wait time. Tufton told Guy that $200 million was budgeted for the public-private surgical partnership component of the program for the financial year 2022-2023, and he said 3 contracts totaling $23 million each were entered into with the 3 health facilities in the western end of the island. The 3 are Montego Bay Hospital, Andy Rogoli Center, Hisbitin, and G West Operation. The minister said the Health and Wellness Ministry was currently negotiating with health facilities on this side of the island that each of the expected 1,200 hernia surgeries that are being outsourced under Code Care will cost $270,000. Additionally, he expects 400 surgeries for fibroids as well as plastic surgeries, which he explained are corrective surgeries for, among other things, accident and burnt victims. This is a plan for court care, but it is subject to some adjustments based on the needs, the demands, and where we get in the program at any particular point in time, Tufton stated.
Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification